Hello everybody and welcome back to another FX Setup video edition. My name is Damir Geich from good old Germany, and on weekend it's Sunday the 9/22 2013 of course, and I wanna give you an FX Setup scenario for the US dollar index. So here we go. Okay, here we are with the daily time frame, and we see here in the daily time frame we've got here a good upside trend, but here in the last 2-3 weeks here a sharp downfall in the euro dollar here, and we closed here on weekend this video even a setup into this week here. But before we started into this week, I want to give you here the big picture, the big scenario. 80.40 we closed, and we've got here this pressure in the in the dollar. So the interesting point is, look at this, guys. Here we've got this time frame, the lows 2011 in February, March, and here the lows in June, July. And here if we create an extend line, we see here we fall here down, more or less even to this trend line. The interesting point of view is here this line, highs of 2011, 81.76. We tried 2012, create here new highs. We create new highs but fall down, create here something like a W, and tried here to establish US dollar. Here the market, we all of Forex traders and dollar traders try to establish here the dollar, but here the market fell down here even to this extended right trend line. The question is, of course, here if we zoom a little bit here, we saw here the interesting point of view is here before we fell here down. It was on Thursday last week before as this happened. Here as the labor market came out, here I remember very well, I also was very bullish here for the dollar, but then on Friday the market sold here the last July, if I'm not wrong, it was the July labor market report, and sold here the dollar out in the last 10 days. So yeah, okay, and last 10 or 12 days here by my broker from different time frames, also here included on Sunday trading. However, here we saw this pressure, so we've got, in my opinion, even 3 scenarios here in the euro dollar. One, the technical big picture, as I tried to explain. Second, here the economic stuff, disappointment if you want here. And third, even the Fed with a summer gap here, who will be the next chairman or chairwoman, however. And second, much more important, what will happen with the tapering here in the Fed. So, and all in all, this 3-4 scenarios, if you put this all together, we've got even the scenario around about 80 points in the euro dollar. So all in all, if 80 points didn't hold, I don't know, I would stay away from the dollar. So yes, so but here on weekend start, if we zoom a little bit, 5 time frame, here we see is much better. Here this fall the dollar, while press conference down even round about here this 80 points, and we've got even here a recovery if you want. Here daily time frame, we see 2 green bars. Here sharp fall, sharp knife fall. Here Thursday, Friday, good recovery, maybe a good setup, and this could be a good entry point, high speculative contrarian, even to buy dollars start of this week. So, cause maybe you remember here in May we've got more or less the same scenario. What will happen with the tapering? Nothing happened. After that, the market played or traded. Maybe after the Fed is before the next Fed meeting, and we've got here the disappointment disappeared as the Fed in the last meetings didn't change their policy, and one day they will change their policy, of course. Maybe this year in the next two, maybe the next two meetings this year or lately next year. So all in all, without tapering could be even not much less pressure on the dollar. So it could be a good reason to buy dollar. So into this week, if we break it down, could be also a high speculative contrarian opportunity to buy dollars into this week against the other currencies. How? Let me shortly explain in the dollar index. Here we closed on weekend at 80.40. 80.41 was the high on Thursday. We closed 80.40. So here, if we create here a trend line before the Thursday lows and Friday lows, or Wednesday and Thursday lows, yes, we've got here around about 80.15 trend line or a support line maybe. So all in all, I would take the long side, not throughout Asia session, maybe in the highs on Europe and Wall Street. So if the dollar gets lower throughout Monday trading, European and Wall Street, I would slightly starting to buy dollars, and maybe a good setup even not only into this week, maybe much longer here if we see. But I would take the stop if you buy dollars on the index, for example, take the stop at 80.15, at least 80 point. Prices under 80. If we here go back, price under 80, very dangerous. I have no opinion, no doubt, what will happen with the dollar under 80. So all in all, once again, I would, starting into the week, not throughout Asia, maybe much more European and Wall Street session, buying lower dollar prices, take the stop at 80.15, at least 80, and maybe not only a good setup into Tuesday, Wednesday, or end of the week, maybe much longer. However, thanks for spending your time watching here my FX setup scenario. Have a great morning, day or night, whenever you're watching my trading capability videos. Bye bye guys. Talking to you throughout this week on Monday while Asia session. So stay with me, trade with me, and talk with me in the social medias, Twitter, stock trades, YouTube, and my blog, or follow me on my videos on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday while Wall Street session. So have a great morning, day or night. Talking to you throughout Asia session. Bye bye guys. I'm over and out for today. Or for at least